Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. The Twins are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Ulysses Chassin.
Well, out quick. This is a real good pitch.
Leading off the afternoon for
Here's Cameron Maben now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Chassin, a 32-year-old veteran. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Our temperature, not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball. Jordan Zimmerman, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Digging in now, Max Kepler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
Now here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Jones is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The designated hitter,
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Popped high in the air. Cabrera is there. And that retires the side. Down go the Twins in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. First pitch coming, here it is.
So that's down.
One-zero count, here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The left fielder.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Popped him up. Arrives, waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Set to get his day started, Eddie Rosario, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Too low, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Zimmerman stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He loses him on ball 4. Stepping in, Mitch Garver. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Rosario, base runner at first with 1 out. This is line to left. Stewart is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. At the plate, Luis Arias. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He went deep in the contest last night.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
Nope, outside.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Jake Cave would be next. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is Maben. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Second home run early in the year as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something he could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But not before the Twins get 4 on the strength of this grand slam home run. We've played 2, and the Twins have taken a 4-0 lead.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Kepler's going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again, Cameron Maben. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lined hard toward right center. And Maben is going to wind up here with extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Cave will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mercer trying to get there. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with one gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today. You should get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Cruz, the former Seattle Mariner, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And he takes a called strike 2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one, only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. This year against right-handed pitching, Cabrera is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Now here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Fouled off. Way outside. 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, number 14.
Stepping up now, Kristen Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Here's C.J. Cron now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1, here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on. All
right, thanks, Heidi. So stepping in, Mitch Garver hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Popped him up. Scope has a play. 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Luis Arias. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 24. Donaldson.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. Zimmerman gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Fouled away. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Grounded to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the 7th fielder.
Striding into the box, Jacoby Jones. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
1-1 the count. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
To 2-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And the pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Jorge Polanco stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. 2 balls and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Line drive to center field. Jones is there. Let's see if they try it. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. A 2-ball, 1 strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. And it's belted high and deep into right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Hit sharply on the ground, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, that grounder got him. And this ball's right past him at first base.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the blowout continues. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Jake Cave is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cameron Maybin. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Bounce to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jordy.
So coming to the plate, Jordy Mercer. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Settling in now, Jorge Polanco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Jonathan Schoop.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
To the plate now, Kristen Stewart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on.
C.J. Cron waits on deck, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. As a look, now the pitch. C.J. Cron is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now back.
Stepping in, Austin Romine. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
First and second now, one man out. And the slider gets him swinging, two gone.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The tag, and he is out. Tigers strand a pair. They trail by double digits, 11-1. In now, Miguel Sano. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The last at that, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 8.
Now batting, Mitch Garver. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 2 out, nobody on. Scorched to third. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dawa Lugo. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 4.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cameron Maben. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jordy.
Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
count. It's 3-1.
Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error as decided. Digging in, Luis Arias. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 24.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Jake Cave. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this is taken outside for ball one. A ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In the air to straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 14.
Tigers down to their final out here. And that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
And right into the shift. Reined in. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 11-1 at the end of this one. The Twins put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Yulise Chassin earns win number 4 on the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Jordan Zimmerman permitted 6. So that just about does. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. The Twins look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Jose Barrios starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
On the ground up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Jordy Mercer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-2 to Jordy Mercer. Again down to second. Maben aboard here at first with nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. Is right there as Avila says, not on my watch.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Hang on. You got time.
The 1-1. To 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No left fielder. Max.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Ready now, Jorge Polanco. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's hitting .437. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Drilled on the ground to short. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on. Here's C.J. Cron now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Austin Romine chopped at the plate, but it's foul, strike 1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Romine goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jacoby Jones the next to hit as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Slow grounder to first. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Detroit. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Sano is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Here it comes, 2-0. Line drive to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher Alex Avila. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Now in the box, Dawa Lugo. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Hit down the line at first.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cameron Maben will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Josh Donaldson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Line hard. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set, and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Max Kepler will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The Twins, of course, held this opposing lineup to only 1 run yesterday, so something like that today would give them a great chance at earning the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
In the air, down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a double steal try here. And he steps off, and they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. He spoils another one, and will do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So 1 run. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kepler's there for it. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that means Jonathan Schoop will get ready at the plate. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, C.J. Cron. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Jorge Polanco. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Popped up. Goodrum is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the designated
Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Cruz. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
No.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's safe.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Hit in the air to right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Now batting.
Standing in, Alex Avila. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball, very well.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. Twins lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Number 14.
Thank you, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Pitch on the way. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off.
And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Austin Romine.
Into the box now, Austin Romine. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Romine goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. This is on the ground over to first, and that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate now, Dawa Lugo, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fouled off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches and this
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 25.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's Cameron Maben now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 9.
Ready for another chance? Jordy Mercer. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Tigers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this. So striding in, Jorge Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Farmer playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now here it comes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Pitch on its way to Avila. In the dirt here. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. First and second here with nobody out. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Josh Donaldson digging in now.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the stretch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home. And there's a base hit on the line. Sano rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Bouncer up the middle. Scope towards second. He's got it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But they strike. Ready for another shot now. Kristen Stewart, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Kristen Stewart is retired to kick off the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Jacoby Jones. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Max Kepler is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Pulled toward right center field. Scope calls for it. 1 out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Up next for Minnesota.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Sano. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
0-1, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! 2 runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The right fielder, number 9.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is line to left. A dive, but it's off his glove.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
David McKay comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. McKay, a 25-year-old, he was taken in the 14th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. But 2 runs. So striding forward now, Dawa Lugo. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The count now at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's wide, 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right fielder, number 4, Cameron.
First offering on its way. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
I'm set with the 0-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, You have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Avila corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Luis Arias. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 25.
Standing in, Byron Buxton. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Maben is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
The next twin up, Max Kepler, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Twins 8 and the Tigers 2. Kicking off the top of the 9th, C.J. Cron, and they'll need him to get something going here. Fernando Romero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Romero, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. To the plate now, Kristen Stewart. And a ball 1-0. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. One out, nobody on. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Austin Romine comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sano takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. He hangs a K to end it, and the Twins break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Twins led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Jose Barrios wins his third of the season and recording 16 strikeouts.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Jose Barrios got the W while striking out 16 as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 8-2. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. Entering the day's action, the Twins are leading the American League Central Division, while the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. The Texas Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-2. As of right now, the White Sox are in second place in the AL Central, while the Rangers are in third place in the AL West. The Orioles got 11 hits overall as they dethroned the Royals 8-1. As of today, the Royals are in third place in the AL Central, while the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. The Red Sox launched 3 home runs as they pounded the Indians 9-3. At the start of the day, the Red Sox sit in second place in the American League East Division, while the Indians are in fourth place in the AL Central. To 10. Entering the day's action, the Yankees sit atop the American League East Division, and the Reds are in fourth place in the NL Central. The Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-2. Heading into the day, the Rays are in fourth place in the AL East, and the Blue Jays are third in the division. The Oakland Athletics knocked out 12 hits as a team as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 3-2. In the standings, the A's sit in fourth place in the American League West, and the Mariners are at the bottom of the division. The Astros finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-5. At the start of the day, the Astros are in first place in the AL West, and the Angels are second in the division. The San Francisco Giants picked up 14 hits in total as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 6-5. Entering the day's action, the Braves sit in second place in the National League East Division, while the Giants are in fourth place in the NL West. The Nats had 12 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 9-6. As of right now, the Nationals are in first place in the NL East, and the Cubs are atop the NL Central. The Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-0. Heading into the day, the Mets